Hi everyone! Today I wanted to show how I made these really super and simple favor boxes. These are going to be used for Father's Day. They have a little shirt and tie, tux and bow tie, and they're going to be passed out at church on Sunday. I make a lot of favors for church, and so I have to make simple projects that are easy to reproduce in multiples because I have to make quite a few. And this one is really easy. I thought I would share it with you. So let's begin. First, I looked through my paper looking for patterns that I thought were masculine and could be used on a shirt. I had a lot in my retired paper. A good way to look for simple ones are the DSP that are in the color families. For example, this is Tip Top Taupe, and the pack comes with a lot of patterns. Tie is cute in a floral, but the shirt is in this stripe, and you can get a lot of the same color without a lot of crazy patterns. Although there are some fun crazy patterns out there that are good for a shirt. Take a look at this Hawaiian one. So let's start with the basics. First, I set up my scoring board at 3.5. This is 5 3/4, 9 1/4, and this one just fell off. It's 11.5. I can't find the little tab. I'll find it as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm sure. So there's two tips to your stylus. One has got a thicker ball at the end and a small one. I use the thicker one with DSP, Designer Series paper, so it won't tear through the paper if I press too hard. And I'm just going to go all the way down the length of this one. And then you're going to rotate your paper. Now here I didn't make the marks. I have it kind of memorized. There's only two. I'm going to use this 3.5 again, and then 8.5. There. You get 2 boxes from one sheet of Designer Series paper. Next, you're going to use a cutting tool. You're going to turn the paper so that, remember that little 1/2 inch, that's going to go down on the bottom. Open up the arm here, and you're going to cut a 10 and 5. Forgot to mention, this paper is from the brand new Floral Boutique. It's navy, Night of Navy and Whisper White, and it's really beautiful paper. Thought it would make a good men's shirt. So you've cut it 10 and 5. You're going to need this little piece, so don't get rid of that. These two are going to make up your 2 boxes. This piece you're going to use for your collar and your tie. So remember all those little score lines. You can hardly see them on screen on the camera, but we're going to cut. Here's that little, I'll fold it so you can see it. Here's that little half one. I cut up just at a slight angle to cut that one off. And then for each of these, you could cut straight up, but I cut again at a slight angle to make little tiny V's. Makes putting together the box simple and easy. When I was making the 60 that I made earlier, I actually cut these 2 at a time. There. So you've got that. Next, you're going to take your tear tape. Flip it over. Isn't that side pretty too? That's going to be our tie. All right. So to make your folding easier, go ahead and score. Fold up all those tabs. There you go. Okay. Now there, that might be the hardest part of the whole box right there. Okay. Line up. And you're going to put this together. You know, I just realized this would be a really good baseball shirt too. Okay, so fold that down, and I usually take a bone folder and just kind of burnish it a little bit just to make sure that it stays closed. So that is your basic box. Once you've got this basic box, you can do just about anything. You can decorate the front for baby, wedding, anything. But I decided to make some little shirts for Father's Day, so I'll show you how to make that work. You've already got this, and you've actually got your 3-inch, 3.5-inch score line. So go ahead and cut that. I'm going to need the other one for my second box. There. So I'm going to take your scoreboard and add a little score line. That one doesn't have to be precise. Okay, so you're going to do that. Fold it over. Then you're going to fold this in half and cut just a little triangle. And then you're going to join it. This doesn't have to be precise, like that. I folded it so that they're even, and I know that my collars are even. And then you open it up. Right here is where we're going to add some of our multi-purpose liquid glue. And you're just going to place this right there. It's okay if it sticks up a little bit because we're going to add the tie in a moment. Now you're going to use these little scraps for your tie. Now I just used a Post-it note to kind of make a tie form. You can be more precise if you want to. I kind of eyeballed it a little bit. And you're just going to trace this out in your scrap paper. There we go. And I used a circle punch. This is a 3/4 inch circle punch. And I used the other part of the scrap for that. Your other two little scraps will make your second box. So your one sheet of 12 by 12 paper is going to make 2 complete boxes with ties. Okay, to attach the tie, I used some dimensionals and a glue dot. So the glue dot just goes right there, and the dimensionals right there. And this is going to kind of hold down your collar. I didn't want to glue the collar down because I wanted it to have some floppiness to it, some depth to it, so you can see a shadow and see it more. Otherwise it kind of blends right into the box. There you go. That was very simple and pretty quick, I'd say. Next we have to fill. I always have some of these gusseted bags on hand. I love making favors. I do it constantly for teacher appreciation and different events. So I need these bags all the time. This is one of the gusseted bags from Stampin' Up. Kind of put your bag together like so. And I fill with popcorn. I figure all the pops and attendants can have some popcorn. There we go. And it's just really simple to tie it up. This is the new Night of Navy baker's twine, which is fun. And there you have it. Fairly simple, fairly quick, and good for making a lot of inexpensive favors. Here you go. So this is the Floral Boutique. Here's my little Hawaiian shirt, tux, and there you go. I hope you enjoyed my little project and my video. If you do not already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to earn your business. You can contact me through my blog at bethspapercuts.com or through the email bethrush@issinternet.com. Hope to hear from you. Thank you.